Leave it then. Why? It's not a kids' TV show, it's a YouTube channel. Really? You still continue to wave? Seems like Miko says hi, everybody. We go away now? Was that a yes? Alright, say bye, Miko. Hi everybody, welcome back to Heart-Feely Railway. I am stood behind the railway. Yes. Because I can no longer access that side of the room. So, the other day we did some rewiring on the railway. We rewired all of the point motors. So I'm going to talk you through of what we did. And there's some stuff I'm going to be doing today. Which is mainly moving a few point motors because we've got a few that are misfiring. And doing some troubleshooting, we found out that they won't ever fire. They just keep, they're just not working properly. So my goal for today is to get under this board, pull out some point motors that I know are working, because the crossovers back here I'm not going to be using very often, if at all, at least for the time being, and moving it to the section which need point motors that operate properly. So, if we don't get disturbed again, I will take you on a little tour and show you what I'm doing today. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the new Heart-Feely Railway control panel. It's much smaller than the last one and much more simple. Obviously it says Heart-Feely Railway right here. How wonderful. So the main 4 points that we'll be using for the station are 1, 2, 3 and 4. A and B will eventually be for the crossovers at the very back of the railway, but we're not using that yet. So what this is how to work these is the furthest away point is 1 followed by 2, 3 and the first waypoint is 4. So point 1 is over here, point 2 is here, point 3 is here, and just under where that carriage is point 4. So the problem I've got is that points 1 to 4, apart from 3, work. Oh, wrong way. So that worked. Do that again to show you. See, working pretty nicely. Point number 2, let's try that out. Point number 2 can be a little bit dodgy at times. Always when filming, isn't it? Over where? Oh, point number 2 seems to be playing up this morning. We'll come back to point 2. It's point number 3 that I've got a problem with. Now, point number 3 is not firing properly. Not sure if you can hear that, but it's not having it. Let's go back to point 2 and just double check that's working now. Point 2 seems to be having a similar issue. So, today's tasks are to solve what is wrong with point 2 and point 3. This is going to be fun. Welcome to point number 3 again. So, I've done a bit of rewiring. Turns out that one of the connections was actually a bad connection. And the point motor itself was not exactly in the best position to begin with. But now I've managed to get it throwing okay. It is not too bad, really. It's throwing alright. So that means that all 4 point motors are now back in operation. So that just leaves me of rescuing a train which is stuck under there. I'm just glad I've now managed to get this throwing correctly. It's nice. I have them all throwing correctly. So, how about we have a bit of a running session to celebrate? Yeah, that sounds nice, doesn't it?